the legendary Chuck Williams. But let me go back to something Mr. Duncan said about constitutional carry. Many of the murders, much of the gang activity is being fueled by young men bent on death and destruction, and the almost universal access to guns in our state. The Second Amendment protects the right of law-abiding citizens to protect themselves, to engage in recreation. But constitutional carry that law enforcement opposed throughout the state, Mr. Duncan, the Republicans voted for it anyway. It has brought about death and destruction in many of our neighborhoods. I accept the apology, but even with the apology, the reality exists that people are still dying at a horrendous rate, gangs are marauding across our communities, and constitutional carry is helping to fuel that violence in many of our neighborhoods. We have to change this. We have to get back to law-abiding citizens doing the right for our state.
Mr. Duncan, we go to you. You can have a chance to respond to Mr. Thurmond's comments if you'd like, and also respond to Chuck Williams' broader question about what you would do to curb violent crime.
Yeah, Michael's right. Constitutional carry is a disaster. It causes law enforcement officers to sit there for literally hours trying to determine if somebody's legally allowed to be concealing a weapon. And I believe a majority of Republicans know it's wrong, and I look forward to leading the charge in repealing that law and allowing police officers to get back to being able, if somebody wants to carry a concealed weapon, most folks that I know don't have a problem with going through the licensing process to have that concealed weapons license on them and to be able to show it. And with regards to Chuck's question, look, one of the hardest situations I had to deal with as lieutenant governor was this wave of civil unrest that took over our streets, not only in Atlanta, but across the state. And it came in a couple of different forms. One was civil unrest and violent crimes were spiking at post-pandemic, but there also was a lack of leadership. And there was some opportunities to make a difference that didn't happen. One of those was leading the charge with the city of Buckhead, and the city of Buckhead wanted to get created. Burt Jones led the charge, and I stood up to him and made sure that that didn't pass, and passed the Less Crimes Act, which allows each law enforcement agency to have $4 million show up for hire more officers, pay them more, train them better, or equip them better. Look forward to working alongside our law enforcement to have safer communities.